I'm going to make some cream of corn soup with fresh chicken stock. And at the very end, I'm going to use this at my party, about 14 people. That's why I'm making this recipe that large. I'm going to add some diced up andouille sausage and some green pepper. So the corn is in there. Hot chicken stock. I have another quart, but I'll reserve that for later. Cover this up. And later on, I'll season everything. Bring this to a boil, let it simmer, and when the corn is ready, take the corn out. And I have a few more to put in. I removed everything. I'm going to sweat up the onions and the celery. This is also going to help in giving body to the soup. Dried bay leaves. Ground up, that was ground up, and then some dried thyme leaves. I'm just going to sweat this up for a few minutes with the lid on, and as soon as it's like a little translucent, then I'll add the corn, which I scraped off the cob, and put the stock back. I go about cutting the as I was starting, before that dog of mine saw something in the street, just cutting down. That's all. Ride the knife along the cob and you get everything off. Simple. It's good if the knife is sharp. A little translucent there. So now we're going to add all of the corn. I might have to transfer this pot. Yes, I will have to go for a larger pot. This is not going to work. So anyway, we'll just put some of the stock in there. This way it kind of deglazes the pan, gets all of the flavoring that's in there. When I pour this into the larger pot, you'll be good to go again. Now that we're in a large pot, it's going to simmer like that for like an hour. I want everything to be very soft when I run my speed stick in there. So we'll just cover this up and be back in an hour. I ran this for about 10 minutes already. I'm going to add some salt and some fresh pepper black. If you don't want to see the black in your soup, then what you have to do is put white pepper in there. Now let's just see. Now you keep on doing that until it smooths it out even more. The more you do it, the smoother it'll get, because you don't want to have that, little piece of the corn stuck in between your teeth. And then taste it. sweetness came out very nicely. I'm going to add another teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to leave it like that. And as far as the heavy cream, I'm going to fill one of these up. This is a quart. So what you're going to do is, when you take this quart of soup out of the freezer and pour it into a pot and let it simmer, you're going to add a half a cup of heavy cream to it. And delicious. Because I don't have, this is taking up a lot of space, and if I put another quart of heavy cream into this, it's just easier this way. So that's the soup. I'm gonna run this for another 5 minutes anyway. All the ingredients are in there under the description part, under the video, so you'll be good to go. 1 quart of this soup and a half a cup of heavy cream. It'll be delicious.